serving.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the Eurovision songs that were banned from the contest, whether for being released too early, featuring colorful language, or stirring up controversy with their lyrics. Number 10, Nowhere, Denmark. Here's the first thing you need to know about songs submitted to the Eurovision Song Contest. They must be 100% original and unreleased before a set date, but that's getting harder to enforce and less favorable in the digital age. In 2012, Denmark's entry almost slipped through, even though it had already been making the rounds. Songwriter Tina Lundgaard had posted it months earlier, way before Eurovision was even on her radar. At first, the Danish broadcaster tried to let it slide, but fans came armed with receipts. Not wanting the EBU to swoop in and ban it later, Denmark made the call themselves and disqualified it first.
Sometimes we have to say, I'm sorry I can't stay. Should've known better.
Number 9, Der Star, Germany. In 1976, Germany had a rough night at Eurovision, ending up near the bottom of the scoreboard with their second choice entry, Sing Sang Song. It wasn't necessarily their most crowd-pleasing pick, but it got bumped after Der Star, the original winner of their national contest, was disqualified. It won by about 20,000 votes, but it turns out it had already been released by another singer. Since Germany's part of the Big Five, they couldn't just sit it out. They needed a backup. Unfortunately, Sing Sang Song didn't exactly set the stage on fire. Germany placed 15th out of 18, while viewers happily threw their kisses and votes at the United Kingdom instead. Number 8, C, Italy. This one's a little different because seemingly the ones who took issue with the song were Italy.
Non leggevo più nei pensieri miei, ma poi si fece chiara l'atmosfera.
Around the time of the contest, the country was holding a referendum on divorce prohibition. A vote yes would ban divorce, and a vote no would keep it legal. Italian officials got nervous that a song literally called sì, meaning yes, could sway voters and be used as propaganda. So they heavily censored it across their media and even delayed broadcasting the event until after the referendum. Some say this hurt Italy's chances, but they still came in second, after ABBA's Waterloo. Oh, and by the way, almost 60% of voters said no to banning divorce. Number 7, Themame, Cyprus. As we've established, every country undergoes its own selection process before submitting its song. In 1988, Cyprus picked Themame, performed by Yannis Dimitriou. The song crushed the competition, winning 14 out of 16 votes from the Cyprus Broadcasting Corporation. Seems like a solid choice, right? Well, there was just one teensy problem. This wasn't the song's first rodeo. Themame, with Dimitriou still attached, had already made it through 3 out of 4 voting rounds in 1984. And apparently, that wasn't the only time it had. Number 6, Imperia, FYR Macedonia. We'd argue that step one to picking a strong Eurovision song is choosing one that doesn't instantly irritate your own population. Macedonia seemingly went the other direction in 2013 with Imperia. Now, sure, the EBU has rules against political content, even though they don't always quite follow them. But Imperia hit a nerve back home. The song was linked to Skopje 2014, a highly controversial urban development plan that was accused of being wasteful, nationalist, and politically motivated. So naturally, when audiences got even a whiff of that, alarm bells went off. The song was swapped out for Pred da se razdeni, which missed out on a spot in the final. Number 5. Je snakker med mig selv, Denmark. If you thought broadcasters were strict before, buckle up.
Jeg snakker med mig selv, taler med mit bedre jeg. Jeg hyser på mig selv, tyser på mig selv, skænder på mig selv, men nej.
In 1962, Denmark had 6 songs in the running for their Eurovision entry. One of them was a swing-style tune performed by 16-year-old Gitte Henning. It was catchy, maybe a little too catchy.
Jeg tosset og skør og svimmel. Mon det den syvende himmel.
After attending rehearsals, a producer was heard whistling the melody in the canteen. And believe it or not, that counted as a public performance.
Sådan jeg så man sikker. Det sådan jeg så det kærlighed.
The song was disqualified before poor Gitte even got her chance. Many believed it would have done better than Vuggevisa, the song Denmark ended up sending instead, which finished joint 10th out of the 16 countries competing that year.
Du fortalte om min kamp.
Number 4. Kant, Malta. One challenge of multilingual events like this is that a totally innocent word in one language might mean something different in another.
Why should we let other people decide when we could be having the time of our lives?
Take Malta's 2025 entry Kunt, which means to sing in Maltese. However, thanks to a certain phrase popularized by RuPaul's Drag Race, starting with serving and ending with a word that sounds rather similar, it caught the BBC's ire. Interestingly, it wasn't even the most explicit-sounding song that year. With just a week's deadline, Malta's Mariana Conte changed the lyrics, although her queen energy and positive message stayed. The title is now Serving, and the cunt part is replaced with some ahs. Whatever it's called, it still slays. Go off, queen. Number 3. Razum Nasbato, Ukraine. Eurovision loves to say it's all about love, peace, and no politics whatsoever. Ukraine's 2005 entry said, yeah, about that. Hip-hop duo Green Jolly wrote Razum Nasbato during the Orange Revolution, a huge protest after a presidential election that was widely seen as fixed. The song didn't just hint at it either. It apparently even name-dropped the opposition leader, Viktor Yushchenko, right in the lyrics. Razum Nasbato, meaning Together We Are Many, became the unofficial anthem of the movement. Eurovision rules forced the duo to rewrite the song to make it a little less obvious. Still, the title stayed, and they even sang it in multiple languages during their performance. Number 2. I Will Teach You, Belarus. Belarus really went 2 for 2 trying to sidestep the no politics rule in 2021. Their first entry, I Will Teach You, got blasted for mocking anti-government protests. People were so mad by this seemingly pro-political oppression stance that a petition to boot them from the contest racked up over 1,000 signatures in half a day. The EBU gave them a second chance to submit a new song, but their follow-up, Pesnia pro Zaitsev, Song About Hares, managed to break the rules too. At that point, the EBU just pulled the plug and disqualified them altogether. Belarusian broadcaster BTRC's boss, Ivan Ismont, did not take it well. He claimed the decision was, quote, politically motivated. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. We Don't Want to Put In, Georgia. In 2009, Eurovision was held in Moscow. Remember that, it's relevant. Georgia held a national selection like many countries often do, and the group Stefan and 3G won with their song We Don't Want to Put In.
We don't want to put in. The negative mood is killing the crew.
Yeah, you heard that right. Put in. It didn't take a genius to connect the dots, especially with the Russo-Georgian War just a year earlier. The EBU stepped in and told Georgia they had to either change the lyrics or pick a new song. Georgia refused to budge, denying the political undertones of their song and accusing the EBU of caving to pressure from the host country. In the end, they decided to pull out of the contest altogether. Do you think any of these songs deserved 12 points? Let us know in the comments.
I love Europe, countries, I love Europa.